What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles, and the day has finally come where I am going to test drive and hopefully not wreck the 2004 Honda Rune. Look at it. You know what? Let's just get to it. You ready to this baby fire up? Turn the key. Cycle on. It's a mean sounding bike. Guys, let's do the words of wisdom real quick. Hebrews 7:25. Therefore he is able also to save forever those who draw near to God through him, since he always lives to make intercessions for them. Since I may have written that wrong. I know that sounds a little funny. Guys, this is one of my dream bikes, and this is the first time of me actually riding it. I have not gone more than just down the road with this bike. So what is a Street Glide, Honda Rune, Honda Goldwing, BMW K1600 GTL all have in common? One, they're all for sale at my dealership. But two, we would only ever use tank straps to transport these bikes. Check out tank straps, the link's below. They're for sale on Amazon. And I am so pumped. I love the way it looks. I feel like the way it feels like, with this long front end and these handlebars that comes back in this giant tank, and the way my feet are, I feel like I'm one of those speeders from Star Wars. And it's got that amazing sound. We have Caleb riding Ghost. We put him on one of the fastest, quietest bikes we have, which is a 1400 Concourse. I'm sure he'd smoke me, but I might give him a run for the money at the lower RPMs. Beautiful bike. The coolest thing about, okay, a lot of cool things about it. Everything, the fit and finish on this bike is they just are way above what, you know, any motorcycle company ever does. How everything is chrome and everything is super thought out. But the most impressive thing to me, where'd it go? The most impressive thing to me about this bike is how it was a limited production, a super limited production bike, where, you know, when other companies do special editions, you know, like, or when Honda does like a Repsol or Harley does like a special edition, it's more just a paint job, you know, or they modify something mildly. We're gonna keep on going straight. You know, they do like a paint job or a little more chrome here, or a little bigger engine. But with something like this is very much a completely different bike. So much so that you wouldn't even notice it or recognize that it has it has an engine from a Goldwing and some other things like that. But so they spent a lot of money on a bike like this to only sell around 3,000 of them. And to really just hype up the idea that, hey, Honda makes awesome bikes. And this thing is just absolutely insane looking. I've actually never seen one until I owned it. I had the opportunity to buy it, and I'm like, I gotta have this. I gotta test drive it, and then we'll just flip it, make a couple bucks, break even, lose a couple bucks. I paid $30,000 for it. And man, I love it. Up here we'll kind of stretch it out a little bit, but everything feels super smooth on it, you know, because it's a Goldwing power plant. Now, I was told that it's tweaked a little bit to push out a little bit more power, which makes sense. Alright, so I'm rolling. I'm in first gear. I've never ridden a bike that felt like this. Oh, it's so cool to watch the suspension go up and down. That's insane. Okay, Caleb, can you get a good view on that suspension? You seeing that? That's awesome. So I've never ridden a bike like this that felt like that. That was so incredibly smooth. I mean, it's got tons of power. I mean, I'll be honest, it almost feels smoother than the wing. I know that's probably not possible, but it almost feels that way. I wonder if this guy behind us knows us. Oh, did he? Yeah. I love watching suspension move. This is the kind of bike that no matter where you take it to, unless it's a Honda Rune convention, people are going to be looking at it because it's so unique. I'm going to take the real close inside so maybe we can both take this turn together. Look at that, beautiful. So this is the kind of bike that if you do collect motorcycles, you might want to keep this one in your collection. I've actually been throwing around the idea of just keeping this for myself, just because when am I ever going to get the opportunity to buy something like this again? I'm going to drop a little bit. Caleb, try to keep up. Now I just hit the speed limit. I got up to about the speed limit, but I have never gone that fast on a cruiser bike and didn't feel like the wind was just like pushing me back. I'm not kidding. I felt almost no wind on my chest. Let's take a right here. I felt almost no wind on my chest. Nothing was like, I mean, normally when you're going fast on a cruiser bike, you really feel like on my FC07, I couldn't go the speed limit and feel like it wasn't pushing me back. That was impressive. That was so cool. But everything about this, like all the fit and finish, all the controls, it's not just like plastic with chrome thrown on top of it. It's all just perfect. The wires down here is, I've never seen anything like this, and it's so I mean, most likely Honda lost money making this bike, but they're doing it because they wanted to flex their muscles. They wanted to show people, hey, look at us. You know what I mean? We can build an amazing looking bike. And the fact that this thing was built in 04, 05, how old is that? 13 years old? You know what I mean? They could easily remake this exact same bike. It's fuel injected, it's digital gauges, it's a modern bike. They could very easily remake this bike as a 2020 and have people just like gawking at it, googling at it, because it's an amazing machine. Nothing about it feels dated. And I feel like if you had a bike like this, one, I don't think it's going down in value. I'm not sure exactly what they sold for brand new, but it might be pretty close to that same price right now. $24,000. That's incredible. And it's very possible that the longer we go, the more these things, the older it gets, this thing might just keep on going up in value. Which, I mean, we have it listed right now. I think it's for a really good price compared to the other ones. This one actually has pretty low miles. The ones that have lower miles are normally sold for like in the 20s, like mid 20s. It's so smooth. It's so big. It was very intimidating at first, but after riding it, I feel great on it. We do have the stock mirrors for it. We also have a stock seat for it and the Rune book. The Rune coffee table book I read to my children every single night before they go to bed. But that sound that you get when you just roll on the throttle in any gear is incredible. It's like a turbine engine just kind of spooling up. I also appreciate the ergonomics of the seating. So normally a bike like this, you think my feet would be out here in front of me, you know, like an M109 or something like that. But I like that it's back here. It's just a unique style. A little more sporty. And it's also a lot more comfortable because I'm able to put a little bit of the pressure on my feet, and my butt and my back are not taking all the weight. So I feel like I could, I mean, even without a windshield, this thing doesn't, I don't think it needs a windshield. I think all this is all specially designed to keep the wind off of you. It is. That is cool looking. So part of what scares me so much about this bike is not that, I mean, we've had much more expensive bikes. We've had $35,000, $40,000 Harleys, CVOs. But the thing is, this bike is, you know, close to 20 grand, 13 years old, super limited production, and nobody makes parts for it. You know, so that's what concerns me, you know what I mean? Like if something happens and I happen to like lay this thing over or something gets messed up, I'm like, how am I gonna fix that? You know? But we would never sell them. We'd never sell them. And if someone buys this and they put highway pegs on the crash bars, I will shoot myself. Such a good looking bike. Everything about it, I would imagine that the only thing that they actually took off of the Goldwing was just the power plant. I don't see any similarities in controls and anything else really. Oh, I'm gonna do it one more time. We got one more little stretch. Oh, you know what? Something people wanted me to do is they wanted me to do a 0 to 60 video on the Rune. I'll probably do that maybe a little later today. That will be a fun video, the 0 to 60 on this. So pretty much after I ride this, we're just gonna like box it up, hide it in the corner, never touch it again. So I'm super excited. The guy behind us, I guess he knows us. Somebody asked us, they said, hey, I live pretty close to you guys. Can I come with you on the Rune test drive? And I was like, well, that'd be awesome, but I just don't know when it's gonna be. Guys, so as of right now, this bike is for sale. I might, maybe I'll change my mind, but as of right now, it's definitely for sale. So if you want it, check out the website, check out the walk around. It is an absolutely beautiful motorcycle. Oh yeah, we also have a brand new front tire for it. We also have the original seat for it. Oh, and I'm about to let loose up here. I will. And this is where Sean wrecks the Honda Rune. A gopher. A gopher. You know what my mother-in-law calls them? Whistle pigs. Yeah, I'm like, what? Whistle pigs. Alright guys. Right. Alright guys, that wraps up the Honda Rune test drive. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys later. What's up guys? Sean here from Srkcycles, and thanks for watching the video. Click here to subscribe. Click here to see more content. And as always, check out the description box to see our latest inventory and our killer deals, to see how to win a free motorcycle, and also to see our latest bikes and beards gear. We'll see you guys later. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going.